why she couldn't prove anything. She
I don't
couldn't
know,
prove
man.
no. I found
Well,
out she lived in Baltimore because I had to like figure things
okay,
out.
if
Her
she's
time frame
17,
was wrong.
the age of consent is 17 here in Chicago,
Yeah.
but I'm still like, man, I'm 35 years old. It's like that'd be. I mean,
You're close to my age.
yeah, it's not illegal. It's just, man, I don't know. I don't know what I would talk to a 17-year-old girl about.
I
Yeah, but,
wouldn't have known if she was until I found out later.
Oh,
yeah,
And
but
she
I
why
wasn't
wasn't.
on
so?
her friends. I wasn't the only guy on her friends list.
Oh,
She
But
also
big
why?
had
difference
John
then.
Carter.
But
Okay,
anyway, why so young though? Why like not an age group say between 30 to 40? Like, why
Right.
choose
Good question.
particularly like 18 or 19 so young, or like
hey, I
7?
mean, hey, 18, 19 is legal. I mean, if
Yeah,
you're a
but
And
guy,
the way
I'm
that
Yeah,
not.
18,
No,
19 is
and
legal,
the
but
way
when you're
that they're
40,
developed today, man, they come to my restaurant. They look like they got bodies of a woman. They're not little
Yeah,
when you're
frail girls.
40, when you're 40, you
I
can
mean,
tell the difference between a fucking 18-year-old and a 25-year-old. Come on.
I can tell by their face that I know I'm not going to give them a drink menu when they come to my restaurant. And they laugh. They're like, "No, we're here for milkshakes." And I said, "Okay, I'll bring you your water and I'll bring you the milkshakes. What kind would you like?" And that's that.
They wanted
But
the
they're if
they wanted the chocolate milkshake, all right?
I like the
but
vanilla,
the
you
thing is,
know.
if it's legal if they're 18. Parents might not like it, but it's legal. I was
no,
dating a
no, I'm not talking
17-year-old
about.
at 20.
I'm not talking about legal, but I'm just asking in general. Why so young? If you're like you're 40 years old, 40 plus, why would you choose in particular, like say, an 18-year-old over a 25-year-old or a 30-year-old?
preference.
Uh, I don't know, just physical interest.
It's a
Honestly, I got
preference.
a friend that's married
Yeah.
to a 22-year-old Ukrainian girl. I
Pedo.
told him, "What do you got in common with her? Because you're older than me by a year or two." He
Well,
said, "Nothing.
well,
We don't got
well, you got
nothing
to
in
admit,
common, but
that
physical attraction."
Lewis, you have a mentality of a much younger person. You know, no 40-year
Well,
old.
I look a lot younger.
It doesn't matter. No
I look,
40-year-old takes a picture of their fucking dick in the toilet and posts it into a chat room.
I look a lot younger too. So,
So why
and
did
I
you
listen to this
go
new music.
in a hangout cell?
All right? You
So,
know, you,
and I directly show those to women. Peter took that and took it to Maria's. And then all the guys had an uproar at Maria's. And they were ready for me in the panel when I got in the panel. And I was getting insults by her goons, by
On
her
the panel.
yeah,
lapdog.
you got in big trouble with the people on the panel.
Peter's a penis collector. I'm not shocked at it. I know there's guys that collects it.
Young
Uh,
man, all right?
I know women that collect it too. Women collect penis pictures too. I'm not
Yeah.
the only guy. I think the first one that came out
Also,
half
Gordon
naked.
likes to have the penis collection. You know.
Hey, I'm not the only guy that came out there naked. I'm not.
Does
I've
Peter
taken
know
pictures of
Goran?
me full naked. I'm not the only guy though.
I want to see you.
So and there's going to be more to come. After me, there will be more to come. Trust
Yeah,
me.
but you're only responsible for your own actions, not anybody else's.
What are you, an organization?
The only girl that got upset was Rosie. She got upset because she's like not like Anders, and everyone else was laughing and joking, and all the girls were saying, let me save your pick, Lewis." Cyan, Athena, and Zebra said they laughed and they said, "We're gonna save your pic. That's a beautiful picture." They all saved it, and then Rosie said, "It's not like Anders," and nobody cared, and so Rosie got upset. She got upset because she said, "How dare you do that? You send a picture
That's all
of
Rosie
that in
does is she
front of
gets
you."
upset. She's so fucking stupid. She can't do anything else.
Your mic is very low, Sydney. Like, turn it up a little bit. If
Oh, it could be that I'm just not close enough. Is that any better, or is that still low?
yeah, Now I can
I want to
understand.
apologize to Sia. I want to apologize to Sia because it was a sacred holiday, and the imagery of young David, the statue of me, was displayed in her box, and I'm so sorry, Sia. I didn't mean to offend you. I
Well,
just
you know how I feel about dick pics and guys that send me that. I am not that type of girl. I will never be that type of girl. And yeah, it was pretty fucked up for you to send me those images. Perhaps the other girls that you say like it, but personally, I'm not about that life. But I'm very happy that you are apologizing to me. I think that's
well,
cool.
Wait a minute.
I,
How
I,
old are you,
I
Tia?
barely apologize. I barely apologize, but I do admit that I was wrong,
Hey, Sia, how old
and
are
so you
you?
had a right to get upset.
28.
Oh, okay.
Sia has a
All right.
face of a
I just,
17-year-old, but
I had to
she's
be right.
older.
I had to be sure you're not 17.
No, she just looked young. I don't know what kind of oil she puts around her body and face that makes her look youthfully young.
But listen. Like my issue with this whole thing was the feud with you, me, and Zipraz from a year ago, and I wanted to talk to you and Zipraz about this whole issue that transpired on Google Hangouts. And now is your time to explain to everybody what the reason was. You guys were like bashing on me constantly. Like, go ahead, explain.
I cannot speak without her being present. I
Well,
just won't do
well,
it.
speak for yourself.
All I know is that when I was starting to talk to her, she had her old friends, her original friends was Shaddam, was Sia, was Bronzy, and it was another guy, if I can recall. I came into the picture after, and I guess, I didn't understand why my projection of you, Sia, was like you weren't attacking me, but you were attacking some people I know, and I was looking at it like, well, what's the problem with the Europeans? And I didn't understand that because it was going through a moment of a lot of incidents and terrorism in different countries in Europe and the U.S. And so it just snowballed. I sided with Zebras. I sided with Rosie. It had nothing to do with me. And then I just became consumed with trolling you. I just came consumingly 100% involved in exposing you.
Like sheep mentality, like you joined the group without thinking, followed the crowd.
Will you apologize?
Like, doing the best I can to hurt her feelings, to make her upset,
Did that
to
make you feel good?
become
Did you feel
the
good doing that?
nastiest person that she's ever gonna see in a panel.
Yeah, did it make you
Uh,
feel good?
it wasn't myself. It wasn't myself, but it was just like built obsession of of I don't know, some wrath
You think you're
that
ever
I had to literally make Sia cry sometimes. I had to literally do some things.
You're a bad hombre.
And so it just all spread quickly because Sia's comments can be, give or take, it can be confusing to people.
Sia
Some
is
people can
literally
tell that
this.
she's joking, and some people can
Literally,
tell she's joking.
Sia is the nicest and kindest and most sensitive person I know, and I feel that every time just like the jabs against me and the jabs against her and jabs against some other people, yeah, I can actually feel them. It's horrible. So
But
it's time to
it's past. It's the
it's
past.
time
She's
for
in
the
a
Truth
bunch
and
of ruins.
Reconciliation Committee to begin.
And I say that I mean, it was a dark time. It was a dark time. It was a dark time. I was very
I,
consumed, very consumed in a lot of negativity. Which to me now, I really don't. I don't want to get too involved. I don't have too much time. I I don't be in hangouts a lot, but
Mm.
I'm open to listen to people,
You know, this
and I'll
brings up a
speak when they
very
want me to
interesting.
speak.
It brings up an interesting dichotomy, and it's the Muslim had a lot of self control and dignity. The Christian, none. That's the way I see it. Because if you are a religious person and you subscribe to religion, then you look to your religion in times of trouble or or just to look for a life routine. Sia seems to have found one that doesn't offend anyone, and you don't seem to be following your religious conviction in any sense at all, in any way.
I'm not. I'm not. I've been really occupied with work and volunteer work. I'm fairly not in the hangouts, and I'm fairly not in the trolling Sia or anyone in there anymore. I only have an issue with one particular dude that I remove constantly. And with Maria, I'm not gonna troll her or bother her. I'm just gonna tell the truth of the type of person she is, and that's that. And I've removed Maria from every damn hangouts possible. After all, I'm the one that added her.
Now, what happened with Maria? Why did she get kicked out?
Because Maria knows how to manipulate people on the panel. I do not stand in there too long to be manipulated, but she's earned her master's degree in
Hmm.
making guys see her point of the view, and then have the guys lash out and attack the person that she's talking about. So I've actually been battling them on other rooms, and it's arguing, and it's all because of what she has to say in the panel that get these guys out there. She'll literally be like, "So have you guys been hearing anything about me? You guys heard anything? Who's been talking shit about me?" That's how she starts. So she got her little kooks, white knights, her lap dogs, ready to give her information, and she's got them trained. You know.
The power
Well,
of
I'm not the all I was used to doing for her was share linking her room from other rooms so everybody come to her room. That's all I would do. I would not be that type of guy for her to tell me, "Hey, listen, who's been saying shit about me?" I'm like, I'm not gonna do that, Marie. I'm not gonna go and tell you who's been saying shit about you. What I'll do is I'll add you, and you can see for yourself who's been saying shit about you. And that's what I did. I did a lot more for her than she has done for me. She's a selfish bitch, and she's gonna get it when she's gonna get it. I don't give a fuck about her ex boyfriend who's an ex FBI agent. I don't give a fuck about him. I don't give a fuck about her Israeli boyfriend. They're not gonna do shit to me. I live in Washington D.C. I live 20 minutes from the White House. They can't do nothing to me. And if they want to hack me, I'll go straight to my cousin. She works in the Secret Service. She can write a beautiful letter to the director of the FBI, because obviously it ain't comely, about her ex husband, her ex boyfriend. Her ex boyfriend, I know his name.
good morning,
So
King.
if he's going to be busy hacking other people's
What's happening with
communication, then I'm going to have my cousin. She's going to write a good letter to whoever is the director of the FBI at this moment, to make sure that her ex boyfriend has disciplinary uh, action for hacking innocent people on Hangouts. I mean, dude, do your job. That's why you're an FBI agent. You don't go hacking people in Hangouts for if you don't have any reason to.
Why?
But Maria likes to use guys. She's very manipulative. She likes to use guys.
All bullshit, man. No fucking bullshit. You know that?
There's people that abuse their power. People that abuse their power, and they forget that there's bosses above them. It is all in connection. You know what I mean?
Oh, bro, man. You live this,
Yeah, I live right here, 16th Street in Irving, Northwest, Washington. I live literally 20 minutes from the White House. I know people in the secret. My cousin, she's in the Secret Service. She's been in it for 15 years. She'll write a good letter. She'll write a real nice letter.
No, she's full of
to
shit.
to the director of the FBI about this one certain agent
No
that
one cares.
Maria's at,
No one cares.
and that'll settle the situation.
I reckon no one gives a shit. It's all bullshit. I don't believe any of it.
She hasn't hacked me
I
because
don't
I'm
believe it.
always on the phone and I always have my GPS off, and I'm always not sticking around too long. But she's hacked Zebras. Uh, her ex-boyfriend has hacked Zebras's two cell phones and her laptop. So, you know, I'm just revealing what they don't know about me. I don't reveal too much about my personal life, but I don't mind now. I'm in the greatest city in the United States. I know people in the federal government that I visit at times. You know, near their jobs, they go drink at upscale restaurants. And people in the federal government. You know, they're
This
my
is just
friends.
fucking hanging out drama. People fucking got nothing else
Uh,
to do. Don't worry about it. They
I
just
know
don't believe it.
I'm not at risk. I'm not at risk.
I wouldn't. Man, I would take anything to be able to
And
bring
and,
stuff.
and my and my background is public for anyone. My criminal background is public for everyone. It's a lot of misdemeanors, a lot of simple assaults, a lot of bar fights, and that's all. That's about it.
Fucking, they're just bad. Fucking, I'm not gonna get into it. That's fucking. Look, don't worry about it. I will take anything anyone says here with a grain of salt. They're full of shit. That's just the end of the story. That's how I see it. I'm pretty sure most people would agree.
So, Louis, were you doxxed?
For what?
Were you doxxed?
My thoughts. No, I wasn't doxxed, but I'm just letting her know she can't dox me. And I got more information on her personal life than she does of mine. So
I don't believe
I
that's
mean,
very.
she was doxxed. She was doxxed by Leon and a couple of other guys. Before anything, and she was raging, ranting in her panel, like, who wants to hear, any negativity? You hear negativity when you're in her room. You hear negativity when she gets on a panel, starts ranting. Ranting that her address got exposed, her number got exposed. People were calling her number, this and that. One day in her room, she doxed herself. I don't know why she put that address on there, but I told her, don't worry, it's just me. I don't need to dox you, and I let it be. I should have copy texted, but I didn't. You know.
So
But
what?
like again, I did more for her than she did for me. So fuck Maria Abragado, whatever her last name is.
When they say they had your ID, that was all lie.
Man, I posted that. So I posted that stuff there, and I covered up the address, and I covered up my picture, my middle name to confirm that I am not the pedophile fugitive, the pedophile criminal that they had. But that bulldog posted there. Obviously, that guy looks a lot smarter than me in human form, and I'm better looking. So.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Yeah, if anyone got any type of peripheral vision, you will see that that guy does not look like me. So
okay.
I found it funny.
He doesn't even have your
Anybody
name,
leave
so
a
yeah,
comment
it's not an issue.
about
Uh huh.
this is part one. If there's gonna be
So,
a part two, I will come with a part two. But
she owes me an apology. That's all. And she probably has too much Italian pride to apologize to me, but I apologize to you, Sia.
I
Am I
appreciate
right?
it. Apologize, even though that what you said about me attacking random people isn't true. I didn't attack randomly. My thing is this: if you come for me, I will come for you. But if you leave me alone, there is no reason for me to come after you. There's no reason for me to say something. and Sydney can vouch for me. He was.
I don't want to get out like a porcupine and throw little needles at me. I don't want you to do that.
Oh, but I think it's just false to say that I was there randomly attacking people. I don't give a fuck about those
Yeah, you
people.
didn't give a good background to that statement.
Yeah,
Me
Agreed,
and
but
Sia
Sia.
started beautiful in the beginning. Me and Sia started beautiful in the beginning.
Well, the thing is, if you
And then
want
she
to,
laughed at me one
if
time.
you
She
want to
lashed at
court
me. She's
Sia,
like, "Quit with the music videos."
if
She
you want
just
to
told me quit with
impress,
the music
if
videos.
you want to impress Sia, then you have to embrace her and not hate her.
that's logical. No,
What?
Yeah.
I will tell you what turned me.
Rejection?
I want to tell you what
Nah,
turned me
she just told me not to post any more videos. I was posting Spanish videos. She didn't understand it. So
you were giving me inbox like, "Oh,
that
sweet,"
was in the beginning.
and I
Because
didn't like.
I didn't have no issue with her. She would pop around in everywhere. She was just like a ghost, popping around, showing up in every room.
Exactly. So how?
And I found you harmless. I found you very harmless.
Yeah. Why are you saying that I was attacking people when I was a lurker? I was lurking for
And then
no.
you came on and you said something to Rosie and D-back at Yesenia's room. And I was like,
Well, that
what is that about?
everybody knows how
What
that
is that about?
subhuman is. Everybody knows how that subhuman can act. Like,
So then I got upset. I got upset because you're attacking my innocent, beautiful European friends.
see, and that is exactly why I uh, didn't deal with you for a long time because my sweet European, like I'm inferior to you. Because I'm a Moroccan Berber woman, Muslim woman, I'm inferior to your so-called European, whatever, whatever, whatever. Like that has been the background, the constant
Man, you're
background.
like, you have the same thoughts as most of my friends, black friends have here. They're like, whatever you do, they're not going to always accept you. They're going to
Yeah,
look
but the
at
black
you for the
people
way
bring
you
up the
are,
fact.
Lewis.
The black people bring up the fact that they're black. So it's in your face. Sia does not bring up the fact that she's a Muslim, yet it's still in her face
Yeah,
from
exactly.
you and from others for no reason whatsoever. I've never, ever, ever once seen Sia present the fact that she's a Muslim in such a way that she needs to be attacked,
Oh,
or
well,
in any
I mean,
way whatsoever.
there were some times she quoted, oh, hooray,
Yeah, but that's
another
responding. That's
terrorist attack.
responding. That's reacting. That's not being proactive and inciting or prodding or anything. Reaction is allowed. Res- Responding is allowed. I mean, you do it. I do it. Everybody does it. You're all allowed to do it.
Yeah, but when it's done by a Muslim, all hell breaks loose.
Well, it's not that. It's just that they forget why you're doing it. All of a sudden, it's you starting.
Well, they started off calling me a terrorist. So
Yes,
when I
but
told
he left that out. He left that out. He just said that you're out there, bashing on his European friends. But he
yeah,
didn't.
so when
But he's sort of coming in the middle of the movie.
And
they
what's
think
this about
no.
and decapitating gifts? I've never heard of that one.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a second part. I'm gonna end this one and we're gonna
Oh,
make it.
cool.
Okay.
No, wait for that.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta shower. I gotta do some few errands. I gotta volunteer for two hours. You guys take care.
All right. Bye.
Yeah,